Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Kenneth Braswell with you on another Monday morning. Just want to chat with you for a few minutes, get you going this week as we begin our Monday on throughout with the hopes of getting to Friday, right? And so today's message is something that is in response to a question that was asked of me. Someone saw my logo in terms of my Kenneth Braswell branding, and at the bottom of my logo, not sure if you recognize, sometimes it says call to speak to the heart of men, and sometimes it says passion, purpose, and position. And someone asked, could I explain what passion, purpose, and position means to me, and why do I use that on my logo? And so I just thought it was a good conversation to have, and I think it's something that will hopefully bless you this week. And so when I talk about passion, and when people talk to me about having passion, and the question of what is passion and how do I recognize passion, if you have that thing inside of you that keeps bubbling under, and it won't let you rest, and it won't let you stay stable, one of those things, subject matters or topics that you keep talking about, it could be business, or it could be a degree that you want, or a place that you want to visit, and for some odd reason you just cannot get it out of your system. That is passion. That is having passion for something. That is something that is in you. It will not leave no matter how you try to do something else. We know it to be and to look like when we're on our jobs, and we're on a job that we really don't like, yet we keep thinking about something else, and that thing inside of us won't let it go. That's the passion in you. That's the passion for something that's bigger than you. And when you recognize that you do have that kind of passion, you pay attention to it, you recognize it, and you identify it, that passion will lead you to your purpose. Your purpose is that divine thing that is inside of you. And for those of you who are Christian based, that thing that God puts inside of you, that purpose for you in life, that thing that you just have to follow through. You're called out to do, you're called out to minister, you're called out to build, you're called out to move, you're called out to talk about it. That's your purpose. What is it that you're here on this earth for? Why are you here in this life? That is your purpose. Sometimes purpose is synonymous with calling. Sometimes purpose is synonymous with ministry. But what is it that you have been called to do? What is it that your passion keeps telling you to move towards? How does your passion show up in the morning, and where does your passion show up? And sometimes that shows up, and oftentimes, well, not sometimes, oftentimes your passion shows up in your purpose. And I've heard people ask all the time, you know, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my purpose in life. I really haven't decided, you know, what I'm here on this earth to do. And the way that you find your purpose is follow your passion. You have to follow that which keeps calling you, that which keeps making you move and making you stand up and making you talk about it. And once you begin to engage with your passion, your purpose will reveal itself. Now, let me tell you the interesting thing about purpose, right? And so purpose doesn't really manifest itself and really come to fruition until you commit to it. And so when you have a passion, you have to commit to it. You can't be on the fence with purpose. You can't be on the fence with calling. You can't be on the fence with ministry. You got to be all in. It's almost like the analogy is when you jump off the diving board. Once you have made the commitment off the diving board, there is no other outcome for you other than to become wet. That's unless there's no water in the pool. But the only outcome after jumping off the diving board is to become wet. That's how purpose is. So when you become committed, you have to become totally committed to your purpose. But here's the blessing in committing to your purpose. And this is the last thing, and we're going to end in the next few seconds. And that is, when you commit to your purpose, you are then allowed for your position to be set. And so what does that mean, Kenny Braswell, when you say it allows your position to be set? When you follow your purpose, title doesn't mean anything. title doesn't even come into play. Your position is different. So when you commit to your purpose, your position becomes set. Why is position important? Because position supersedes title. When you have a position, you find yourself in places that it doesn't look like you should be, because it is your divine position that says you're supposed to be there. So oftentimes, this is what it looks like. When you're in a room and you believe that you shouldn't be in a room because you don't believe that your credentials validate your position, that is when you know that you're in your purpose. Because oftentimes you will find yourself in places that your title doesn't make sense to others, but your position makes all the sense in the world. Here's what I want you to know. This is what I want to close with. When you recognize your passion and when you follow your passion will lead you to your purpose. When you commit to your purpose, when you fully commit to your purpose will design and define your position. Passion, purpose, position. That's my word to you for this week. I see you next Monday. God bless. Peace.